Hello everyone, this is my annotated bibliography. For my proposal paper, I'll be discussing mental health, specifically mental health in schools and how to improve mental health. This can be from pre-K to college, and my targeted audience will be schools. So from my first source, I learned how important educators are in our children's lives. Students spend so much time in schools, and usually educators are the first ones to notice any changes in their mental health, any changes in their behavior. This source gives advice to teachers on how to improve the environment, how to catch any changes in student behavior, and trips to developing effective school mental health programs. From this source, I will use the advice given to teachers on how to improve the environment and how to improve mental health in our children. From this source, I learned about depression in adolescence. I learned the symptoms that teens can develop, and I learned some possible causes of depression in adolescence. This source also provides statistics about depression in adolescence. From this source, I will take the statistics of depression in adolescence and some of the possible causes of depression in adolescence. In this source, I learned about safe spaces and their history. I learned the benefits that safe spaces can provide for our children. Anyone who is escaping trauma, bullying, a minority who just doesn't feel safe or welcomed can go to these safe spaces and have a moment of peace. This can be really helpful for students who struggle with their mental health and can really help the environment in schools. From this source, I learned about a program in England that wants to expand their curriculum by adding a new core subject, mindfulness. I learned about their goals, which are to improve mental health and to provide students with techniques that can help their mental state. They also want to teach children about mental health because it's not a widely talked about subject. From this source, I will be taking their goals, the program's goals, and I will be taking the techniques that children can use to later on help them handle stressful situations in life. From this source, I learned about statistics in mental health disorders from children all the way to teenagers. This source only provides statistics. It is a data table, so I will be taking the data from the table and using that in my proposal paper. From this source, I learned about the importance of having school-based mental health services in our schools. Like I said before, our children spend so much time in schools that it is important that they have some type of mental health services in our schools. Just like we have nurses in our schools, we should have someone that checks mental health or checks students' mental health and make sure that the school has a good environment for our children to learn in. This source talks about how students with good mental health typically do better in academics and in life compared to students who don't have great mental health. It really affects their academics and affects their life. So from this source, I will be discussing the positive effects of mental health services in our schools and how it is a good idea to implement school-based mental health services. Thank you.